My name is Tennicia DeFreitas, but you can call me Nikita. I'm from Georgetown, Guyana. I honestly cannot remember exactly, but it probably happened around 2013, 2014, if I'm correct. It's just something I guess I wanted to do. Singing in a band, you know, get the experience as a young performer. For me personally, the music that I try to do, I try to focus on things that I would have experienced or think about things that people would have experienced and try to put myself in that same position and just create something out of that. That would definitely have to be Rihanna. Hey. Oh, it has to be Queen Bee. She is one of the persons that, as a young performer, used to always just look up to. The energy she has on stage is just unmatched. And never stop supporting who you love. It is your support that helps push us to do what we love to do, and in turn it helps us to create the best work for you. I honestly don't know how to answer that because I think I can, if I put my mind to it, I can find something to do with all the little talents that I have, because now with this quarantine season, you have to find other ways to cope and possibly make a little bit of money, because us entertainers, we're not working at the moment. So I don't think I can say nah. I won my first competition in church when I was about 13 years old. That was the first time I ever stepped on a stage to do any sort of singing. After that, I won the children's calypso competition for 3 consecutive years. This is while I was in Christchurch Secondary School. I'm also a 2-time junior calypso monarch and placed second in that competition as well. I also won 2 health song competitions. They introduced that early on, I think it was 2010. The Ministry of Health had that competition that they introduced, and I also won that twice, I believe. Yes. And I'm also the recipient of the Guyana Cultural Association New York Youth Award. That's also in 2010 for my contributions in singing and culture and all that good stuff. To think of it now, what I would be doing, I honestly don't know. When I first started high school, I wanted to be an accountant. And then a couple years after, it changed and I wanted to be a pediatrician. Then when music came, everything just disappeared into thin air. I don't know what I will be doing. Probably I'll be pursuing my career as a pediatrician because I've always wanted to do it after high school if I didn't start singing, so yeah. The list of places where I've performed is kind of long. I don't think I can remember all of it, but with the Heatwave Band, I've been to French Guiana, Suriname, New York. I've also been performing on a ship for quite some time, the past 4 years or so. I've been to lots of different places. I've also performed in Barbados. I have to say my favorite one would be a French Guiana show with the Heatwave Band. Those people are legit hyped, like they just make you feel like you don't want to stop. As an innocent girl, I don't get in no trouble. Honestly speaking, I can't remember ever getting into any sort of trouble because when I was younger, except for nursery school, I know I was a chatterbox. But once I started high school, I got kind of quiet and just used to put myself in a corner, and I've been that way ever since. Without a doubt, our wonderful musical director, Earl Bishop, followed by our lovely drummer and his nephew, Joshua Dennis, And then there's Calvin Burnett. He may look like he don't trouble nobody, but y'all need to spend some time with him. Like, there's a saying in Guyana, if you can't take a rub, don't come around certain people. And those three, if you can't take a rubbing, I'm very sorry for you. Well, I've started learning guitar years ago, and I would love to continue playing that, but I'll have to say drums because of the fact that I've tried it before, and as a performer, I've been singing and dancing all my life, and I just can't seem to find the coordination with my legs and my hands. So I would really love to take up the challenge and learn to play drums. Was a night the guys went out and they got into some sort of trouble in the club. I wasn't there, I didn't go, but the story that I got afterwards, it was, you know, a nice cup of tea. Oh, quite a few actually. There's Cranium. There's Roman Virgo. Hi, darling. Christopher Martin. Oh, I've always had a crush on him from the very first time I heard him sing. He was my chocolate lover in my head. Yes, I am very much single. Thank you. It's cook up. Cook up, cook up, cook up. Cook up with anything on it. Cook up with curry on it. Yeah. Hey, that's a proper dish. If you've never tried cook up with curry, give it a try. Tell me what you think. Would I date a fan? I think so, yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with dating a fan. I mean, if come to think of it, I believe that many people, many artists, people that they're dating right now, at some point was a fan of them. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with dating a fan. What I want people to remember most is the effort and the energy I put into what I do, the love I put into what I do. I'm always willing to just get it done regardless of how I feel. So a couple years from now, you know, when the Father is ready to take me, if somebody call my name, you know, people must be able to say, you know what? That girl was fire. She always just used to bring her A game every single time. And that's something I want to do. Project Nikita has been happening. And it's just me being me and doing what I really want to do. And from here on, what people see, it's a reflection of everything that's going on in my head. So, yeah. I feel it rise again. I feel so alive again. So don't tell me that I can't misbehave. Hey! I just want to encourage each and every one of you to continue to try your best to stay safe. I know it's quite difficult because we're accustomed to being outside, and now inside has to be the new norm. But being inside will also not only protect yourself, but it will protect others. So stay inside. If you must go outside, please ensure you wear your mask, have your hand sanitizers, wash your hands thoroughly with clean water and soap. Practice social and physical distancing, and I promise you, we keep doing these things and we will be able to flatten the curve. So hold the faith, we're gonna be all right.